The internet, a vast, interconnected world. It's a place where we connect, share, and explore. From social media to online shopping, from streaming our favorite shows to researching for school or work, the internet has become an integral part of our daily lives. But have you ever wondered what lies beyond the familiar websites and apps we use every day? We use it every day. It's our gateway to information, entertainment, and communication. Yet, the internet is much more than what meets the eye. While we navigate through the surface web, there exists a deeper, more enigmatic layer that remains hidden from the average user. But what lies beneath the surface? Imagine an iceberg. The tip, which is visible above the water, represents the surface web. This is where we find our favorite websites, social media platforms, and search engines. But below the waterline lies the deep web, a vast expanse of unindexed content, databases, and private networks. Beyond the websites we visit daily, there's a hidden part of the internet. This hidden realm is not easily accessible and requires special tools and knowledge to navigate. It's a place where anonymity is paramount and where the lines between legality and illegality often blur. This is the dark web, a shadowy underworld of the internet, shrouded in secrecy and often misunderstood. It's a place where illicit activities can thrive, but also where privacy and freedom of expression are fiercely protected. Shrouded in secrecy, it's a place of mystery and fear. The dark web is often portrayed as a haven for criminals, a breeding ground for illegal activities such as drug trafficking, arms dealing, and cybercrime. But is this the whole truth? Some call it a haven for criminals. Indeed, law enforcement agencies around the world are constantly battling the illegal activities that take place in this hidden part of the internet. From tracking down cybercriminals to shutting down illegal marketplaces, the fight against dark web crime is relentless. Others see it as a tool for freedom. For many, the dark web is a sanctuary where they can communicate without fear of surveillance or censorship. Activists, journalists, and whistleblowers use it to share information and expose truths that might otherwise remain hidden. What is the truth? The dark web is a complex and multifaceted place with both positive and negative aspects. Join us as we explore the dark web, separating fact from fiction. We'll delve into its history, its uses, and the ongoing efforts to regulate and understand this enigmatic part of the internet. Get ready for surprising revelations. As we journey into the digital shadows, we'll uncover the secrets of the dark web and reveal the truth behind the myths. Stay tuned for an eye-opening exploration of the hidden side of the internet. The dark web isn't just one thing. It's a term that often gets thrown around in discussions about internet security and privacy. But it's important to understand that it's just a part of a much larger, hidden network. This hidden network is known as the deep web. The deep web encompasses all the parts of the internet that aren't indexed by standard search engines like Google or Bing. We call this the deep web. It's a vast and complex space, much larger than the surface web, which is the part of the internet we use every day. The deep web includes anything you can't find on a regular search engine. This means that a significant portion of the internet is hidden from the average user. Think of your online bank account or private messages. These are examples of deep web content because they are protected by passwords and other security measures. These are part of the deep web. Other examples include academic databases, private company networks, and subscription-only websites. The dark web is a smaller part of this. It's a subset of the deep web that has been intentionally hidden and is inaccessible through standard web browsers. It requires special software to access. The most well-known of these is the Tor browser, which stands for the Onion Router. This software makes you anonymous. It routes your internet traffic through a series of volunteer-operated servers around the world, making it very difficult to trace. It's like wearing a mask online. This anonymity can be a double-edged sword. This anonymity can be good or bad. On one hand, it can protect whistleblowers, journalists, and activists who need to communicate without fear of retribution. It depends on how it's used. On the other hand, it can also be exploited by criminals for illegal activities such as drug trafficking, illegal arms sales, and other nefarious deeds. Understanding the difference between the deep web and the dark web is crucial for navigating the internet safely and responsibly. While the deep web contains many legitimate and necessary services, the dark web requires caution and awareness. Always stay informed and use the internet wisely. Knowledge is your best defense against the potential dangers lurking in the hidden corners of the web. The dark web has a bad reputation, but it's not all bad. People use it for good reasons too. Imagine living under a repressive government. You want to speak freely without fear. The dark web can protect your identity. It can help journalists share sensitive information. Whistleblowers can expose corruption without being caught. The dark web provides a safe space for these activities. Unfortunately, the dark web is often used for illegal activities. The anonymity it provides attracts criminals. They buy and sell illegal goods, drugs, weapons, even stolen data. Cybercriminals operate in the shadows. They offer hacking services and malware. It's important to remember the dangers. The dark web can be a dangerous place. Section 5. Recent events and trends. The evolving landscape. The dark web is constantly changing. New trends emerge all the time. In 2023, we saw an increase in ransomware attacks. Hackers target businesses and demand payment. Cryptocurrencies are often used for these transactions. Law enforcement agencies are fighting back. They shut down illegal marketplaces and arrest criminals. But the fight is ongoing. Section 6. Dispelling myths. Separating fact from fiction. There are many myths about the dark web. Some say it's impossible to trace. This is not entirely true. Law enforcement agencies have developed techniques. They can track down criminals even on the dark web. Another myth is that it's only for criminals. As we've seen, legitimate users also access the dark web. It's important to separate fact from fiction. Section 7. Navigating the darkness. Real risks and precautions. While the dark web can be a valuable tool, it's crucial to be cautious. There are real risks involved. Malware and viruses are common threats. Phishing scams can steal your personal information. It's important to be aware of these risks. Never download anything from an untrusted source. Always use strong passwords and a VPN for added security. Section 8. Conclusion. The enduring significance of the dark web. The dark web is a complex and often misunderstood part of the internet. It exists beneath the surface of the web we use every day, hidden from search engines and accessible only through specialized software. This hidden layer of the internet is often shrouded in mystery and controversy. It can be a force for good, protecting privacy and enabling free speech. For journalists and activists operating in oppressive regimes, the dark web offers a lifeline, a place where they can communicate and share information without fear of censorship or retribution. Privacy advocates argue that it is a necessary tool for maintaining anonymity in an increasingly surveilled world. But it also harbors criminal activity. The anonymity that protects whistleblowers and activists can also shield those engaging in illegal activities. From drug trafficking to illegal arms sales, the dark web has become a marketplace for illicit goods and services. Law enforcement agencies around the world are constantly battling to curb these activities, making it a double-edged sword. Understanding the dark web is crucial in today's digital age. As our lives become more intertwined with the internet, knowing how to navigate its hidden layers becomes increasingly important. Educational institutions and cybersecurity professionals are working tirelessly to demystify the dark web, teaching the next generation about its complexities and how to stay safe online. We must be aware of both its potential and its perils. The dark web is neither inherently good nor evil. It is a tool that can be used for both. Like any tool, its impact depends on the intentions of those who use it. Balancing its benefits and risks is a delicate act, requiring vigilance and informed decision-making. By separating fact from fiction, we can navigate this hidden world safely and responsibly. Misinformation and sensationalism often cloud our understanding of the dark web. Through education and awareness, we can dispel myths and focus on the realities, ensuring that we harness its potential while mitigating its dangers. In doing so, we can create a safer, more informed digital landscape for everyone.